Hello guys. In this video, I would like to share you about something that has changed my whole life. Like I had something that really helped me in shaping who I am today. So if you understand that, like if you notice that back then, um, I was no one, like really no one. I came from a very small village in Lampung, and then I did not study in a very, I don't know, like private school or a school that had special grade or special specification in education or in its curriculum or something. So I basically came from a village, and then I did not study in a favorite school. I did not continue my study in a, I don't know, like you may say like favorite university too, but see, it's not, it wasn't the end of everything. So there's something that I held onto, and with that thing, I can be who I am today. So just for your information, I successfully got a scholarship for my undergraduate degree in Jakarta, and then after that, I work in a, let's say, international school in Jakarta as well. And then after that, I got another chance to pursue my master's degree in the UK, all with the scholarship. And although, like what I said before, I came from a small village, and I did not study in a good school or favorite school. So basically, it was all because I held onto something that I believe this thing could really bring me from zero to hero or from nothing to become something. So if it's just for the information that when I was in a high school, so I tried to, so basically when I was in high school, I tried to register to a high school that became favorite for all of the students. Like a lot of students wanted to go there. A lot of students wanted to be accepted in that school, and because if they were accepted in that school, they would get a good education. Then they would be seen as someone, or they would be seen as a genius student or something like that. But unfortunately, I did not go through and pass the examination and got to that favorite school. So then finally, I just went to, like a school number 10 or number 11 in that region. And yeah, like mostly all of my friends in my high school were those who did not get accepted in that favorite school. So they, yeah, like you see, there were a lot of desperate students becoming my friend in that school. So there was no competition in there. There was no uh, environment that made us compete to become the best in that. But I tried to compete with myself. I needed to help. I needed to hold on something that I believe I can succeed with it. So if if you are asking what is that thing that I held onto so that I become me nowadays, is only one: English. Only that. Why? Because, like when I was in junior high school, I did not go to public school. I went to a boarding school, Islamic boarding school, and there I was only like sharpened or shaped by that school to become able to speak in either Arabic or English. That's it. What about the other subjects? Like, well, basically we studied regular materials or regular lessons, like from the Ministry of Education, like math, what else? Social science, science, or everything. We learned those lessons, but the amount of time was not that enough because we needed to prioritize the religious lessons. So that's why when I graduated from that high school, oh sorry, junior high school in that boarding school, I did not really understand what math is, like what math was, what science was, what social science was. Like I was really blind. What I just understood is that I knew English. That's it. I knew several. English vocabularies. I knew several grammar rules or something, and then I just held into it. Then I just believe that this is something that um, I was capable of, and I also believe that just focusing on one of the skill, then I could really like set up the long journey or the long plan on how I could get into it, and finally I could become successful just because of this thing. So yeah, I did not understand math when I was in high school. I didn't understand math. I did not understand science, chemistry, or physics or something. I did not understand. I just understood a little bit about social science, like what economy, social science. And that's it. That's it. Civics education probably. So yeah, only those. I just so when there was math or physics or chemistry, and there was examination, I always got a remedial. I always retook an exam. Like, like seriously, dude, I did not really understand that. Like all of them, I was really blind on all of the lessons except English and Arabic, basically. But you know, Arabic was not really expected by many people that we can speak with it. Like our society did not really, except the religious society or except religious department that would really consider that if we can speak Arabic, then you are look on, no, no, yeah, or respect on someone, respect on us. So yeah, English. So I just hold on to it. I did not really care about my score in other subjects when I was in high school. So what I focused on is was that there were a lot of competition. There were a lot of English competitions. So what I was focusing on was on how I got the updated news on when was the like what competitions were held, and then when was that, and where was that, and what were the topics or something that I need to prepare. So what I focused on was only to join English competitions, prepare for it, and win it. That's it. So like yeah. So I just focus on competition. Other subjects, no. So I just focus on winning competition, joining competition, preparing it, and winning it. And then after that, yeah, I got several titles in speech and debate competitions when I was in high school. And because of that, then I understand that my strength was on public speaking. My strength was even until now, what made me survive is also my public speaking, my English and my public speaking. That's it. Then because of that, it also like I got a lot of certificates basically because of joining the competition and winning the competitions. And by the time that I graduated from my high school, then by the time that I did not get accepted in a public university, then I tried to find scholarship. So back then I tried to find a scholarship that did not require me to pay all of the tuition fees and also like daily fees that we needed or operational fees that we need to spend during the study. So I tried to find out the scholarship opportunity, and I got one in Jakarta, and I tried to register that. And lucky me, the only majors offered were only English education and math education. Of course, I just English. Yeah. Then because yeah, my strength was in English and communication, and with the help of all the certificates that I got in my high school from the competitions that I won and I participated, that really helped me in getting past all the selection. And yeah, I got this. So in short, I got the selection. I got the scholarship. I passed the selection. Then yeah, for the whole bachelor degree in Jakarta, I did not need to pay any cent, even zero rupiah. I did not need to pay that. And monthly, we got like living allowance or something. And of course, it did not make me like confused on how I should collect money or yeah, find out money to pay all the tuition fees because everything was for free. Yeah. So just English. Then after that, uh, I after I graduated, I was offered to work in one of the international schools in Jakarta. So basically in Bekasi, but yeah, near Jakarta. Let's say Jakarta, and it's also because of English. I did not understand math, I did not understand physics, and my major in the university is also English. So just with English, so I just put it consistently. English, 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 because that's only my strength and communication. After that, I got another chance to pursue my master's degree. So yeah, I joined a scholarship selection from LPDP or from Indonesia's Ministry of Finance. I tried to join, and then I tried to find universities abroad that I wanted to go to. So yeah, I found out a university in the UK, University of Bristol, and then I found out that the courses for TESOL or teaching English to speakers of other languages was the course that I really wanted to study. I really wanted to study, and yeah, with all the experiences that I got, all the skills that I got, I tried to apply, and bam, I got both. I got the universities, I got the university, and I got the scholarship. Then yeah, again, just because of English. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Only English with the mix of communication. That's it. Only only that combination of English and communication. Yeah. So after that, what else? Yeah, I just studied. So I studied my master's degree in the UK, and then I graduated, and then I came back, and then I worked, and I got back to school setting to become a teacher in one of the international schools in Jakarta again, but not the same school like the previous one. I studied. Sorry, I worked there, and then I enjoyed working there. And oh yeah, I could. So besides becoming an English teacher, I also train my students in debate and also speech. In a speech, so that's why when there were competitions, I tried to guide them. I tried to train them to become great debaters and also public speaker in speech. And lucky me again, I could bring them from Jakarta level to Asia level, like to Vietnam, and then to Australia, to Melbourne, and then lastly we went to U.S. in Yale University in New Haven, Connecticut, to because we won all the because we passed and we were qualified in the second and the first batches, or in the second and first rounds. Then we went to the final round, which was in the U.S. in the New Haven, in Yale University in New Haven, Connecticut. Again, what did I have? What did bring me there? So what brought me there was only English and communication. Just that. Nothing changed. And they brought me to the US. And those made me able to train my students to be successful in there as well. Next, so in short, I resigned from a position as a teacher in that school. Then I shifted my career to a corporate setting. So when I went to corporate, of course, I did not have any background in like economics, management, or MBA or something, or IT. I did not have those backgrounds. Again, my skill was only English. My skills were only English and a bit of communication skill. That's it. Then I tried to be brave to apply a position to become a leadership program trainee in one of multinational companies in Jakarta. And yeah, because everything basically the one of the most requirement that become priorities for the leadership trainee was having good interpersonal skill, having bold vision and mission or something, and that was on me. And there was no such a specific requirement that I had to understand business. I had to understand business. I had to understand what I don't know, like corporate things. Okay, so yeah, so I just applied, and bam, out of 6,000 applicants, only 6 picked up or selected, and me was one of them. So yeah, then I worked in a multinational company, shifted my career, and again, What made me able to learn all of the corporate setting things was only English and also a bit of communication. So yeah, up to now I'm working in one of multinational companies in Jakarta, and I work as a leadership trainee. So I just spent like 1.5 years to become the leadership trainee. Then after that, I graduated, and then after that, so basically I just graduated last week. Yeah, no, this week, last Monday, I graduated from that program. Then I'm still waiting for what position would be offered to me, whether in sales or in marketing or in operations, or well, let's see what position they're going to offer me. So again, this is basically the end of the video. So what can we conclude? Even me, I only know English and also communication. That's it, just two of us. But I believe that if we focus on what our strength is, what we know that we're capable of, I think we can definitely reach our dream, reach our success if we just focus on one thing. That's that is because I only know English and communication. You can imagine if I also know something related to business, something related to what IT or something, then I have good English and communication. I would become double like amazing. Even now, me with only the help of English and communication, I could become me nowadays, and I'm very grateful of that. But I don't stop there. I also learn another thing like something related to business, something related to administration, something related to management or something. I also learned that, but I know my strength. I know what I'm capable of. I did not struggle for something that I could not do that I wasn't capable of. So that's also what I expect from you guys. I expect you to understand what your passion is, what your passion is, what you are capable of, what you really like, and you just hold on to it. Don't break up your focus. Like focus on one thing, sharpen it, and live with it. And I believe if you do that, then you will become successful, and you will reach what you have dreamt of. Trust me, it works. And see you in the next video. Bye bye.